I have a question like for you, Ne.
Yeah.
Have you ever ignored a red flag early on? I know you say like you leave, you know, you stand up and leave the first time, but then
My first relationship,
Yeah.
I ignored many red flags, and I was in that relationship for like 4 years.
damn girl.
I think that's
No
why
bekezela,
I'm at
Chomi.
that's why I'm at the point where I'm
No
like,
bekezela.
because where is he now? He's gone.
What was
I
the
dealt
red
with-
flag? You know, okay, what was the biggest one?
I just kept letting things slide.
Yeah.
Like I let a lot slide. I think if I were to share what I let slide,
Share, Chomi.
people would
Just
judge
one
me,
time.
like,
Okay, wait, two
Nah,
things.
why are you judging? She's her first time living life. Why are you judging?
me,
Two
like,
things that you let slide, at least, just for the
okay.
chomies back at home.
I feel like men should be born in jail and then prove themselves why.
To get out of jail. I like that. I like that.
that
Actually,
they can treat people well. out
they are
in
allowed to be in society. Exactly. It's really the small things that we ignore, you know. Oh, okay, so he didn't text today. Oh, he raised his voice a little bit today, you know. Oh, he almost hit me today, but then like, you know, he
hit the
misdirected
door.
his hand. Exactly. Like those small little things are really, you should not ignore them. Red flags, little red flags or things that you think are small in a relationship should not be ignored, because Sana, it's gonna get to that point where like the dam breaks, you know, like when there's a small crack in the dam, and at first it's nothing, you know, it's just like little water dripping
'cause
out.
yes, they punch
but
the
then
wall.
under
Next time,
pressure,
you are the punching bag.
next time I'm the object that they're trying to, you know, today they're breaking plates, tomorrow they're breaking my leg. You get me? It's like
Tomorrow you trying to hide that fact like a makeup or
imagine, I'm never, Sana,
I
I'm
think
never.
even the way they treat other people, like they might treat you well, but how are they treating the waitress at the restaurant?
Definitely. It shows me a lot about your character.
Exactly. Like at some point they won't care about you, and they'll also start treating you the same way.
The number one real talk and relationship podcast, Chomi Next Door, Chomi Kinakwela.
Hi Chomi, welcome back to another episode of Chomi Next Door Podcast. Before we get into this episode, I would just like to say, first and foremost, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and be here with us. We see the love, we appreciate the love, and we want to encourage you to continue giving us that love. You know, it encourages us to continue doing our best. So before we get into it, I'd like Chomi over there to introduce herself.
Okay, hi guys. I am Amahle Khumalo. Amahle Khumalo on all social media platforms.
All right, Chomi.
Hi, I'm Tepi at Cypher.
All right, Chomi.
Dimelang. My name is Penyo and I'm back on your screen. Areng.
So much attitude, Sana. All right, so I just wanted to start by saying, you know, when you meet someone new, the chemistry is off the charts. You know, you guys are vibing well. You know, the butterflies are fluttering and all that. But is it really love, or is it just a trap tied with the pretty bow on top? Today we're gonna be talking about red flags and how to avoid them, to avoid hurt down the line. So, what does a red flag mean to you in a relationship?
A red flag to me would mean like a guy would act like he would give you the egg, like no, no, I'm not, no. And also one red flag like I hate from it is like a mama's boy. Like honing, like
I hear you.
when you want to call him, yay, like when you want to call him, like no, I'm going somewhere. My mom called me, like your mom gonna be like, why?
Your mom every time.
Like no.
And I get the whole like, okay, but my mom is family. But then, okay, sharp, when we're married, now is it going to be like your mom first
when you
and
have
then
a house, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to your mom every single time when he calls you? And also that show on TLC, Mother-in-Law, that one,
That kind of show made me realize, it gave me the ache for marriage. Why are you always prioritizing? Mind you, especially if you have kids, those kids see you choosing your mom over their mom all the time. And the whole point of marriage is to create your own family. Like, yes, love your mom, but then, dude, you are a man of a house now. Like, there's a time and place for everything. Yes, you were a child, but now you left her house. So now, if you're gonna do that, you might as well should have stayed with your mom and left me.
exactly. Like, go date your mom then.
Oh, like you've started your own family.
What does a red flag in a relationship mean to you?
For me, if she disrespect my boundaries, especially if we've made it clear from the start that I don't like when a person does this, that. So if you're gonna do this, I will cut you off. And if you trying to test me saying, are you really about that? It shows how much you really feel about me, because you're willing to take me and our relationship on a risk and risk losing me for the sake of saying, do I stand on business when you say that? So you putting me through that shows you really don't care from the start.
Exactly.
So it's like, why approach me and do that at the first place? Yes, I know you and I have fun, but why didn't you make it clear so that I know, okay, he's here for fun.
Where I stand and
That's
stuff.
what I want in life. Oh no, this is not what I want for myself in life. Make me move on, meet someone else. Or
Who's
it's like,
serious.
do they find fun in meeting someone that wants a relationship and they playing with them? Like,
Some people are
this
toxic like
gender is
that, hey?
crazy. Like this gender, this gender is crazy. You guys,
They're evil. It's not even crazy, it's just pure evil.
you're right.
Dude,
They are
it's
evil. They are evil. I feel like men should be born in jail and then prove themselves
Ah.
why.
Get out of jail. I like that. I like that.
That
Actually,
they can treat people well.
they
out
are
in
allowed to be in society. Exactly. And then when Chomi, what does a red flag mean to you in a relationship?
A red flag for me is inconsistent communication.
Okay.
I hate inconsistency in like any way, even the way you treat me. If you used to treat me, you used to give me soft life before, you can't now just take a dip, goes down for no reason.
Yeah.
Unless you've communicated with me that, okay, now I'm not in the financial bracket to be able to do what I used to do. But if it just changes with no communication there, it's rare.
Do you think maybe they're embarrassed to say it? Like,
I'm your girl. You shouldn't be embarrassed.
Exactly,
I'm your
I'm gonna
partner.
accept you either way
We're
if I
building a
love
life
you.
together. You have to be comfortable enough to be able to let me know that I'm not at a good place right now.
yeah, that is true.
I agree with you. Like, damn, you ate there. I can't lie. I like your answer. Okay, and then have you ever...
What about you,
ignored-
Chama?
What?
What's your red flag in a relationship?
Or what does a red flag mean to me in a relationship? I feel like it's really the small things that we ignore, you know. Oh, okay, so he didn't text today. Oh, he raised his voice a little bit today, you know. Oh, he almost hit me today, but then, like, you know, he misdirected his hand. Exactly, like, those small little things are really, you should not ignore them. Red flags, little red flags, or things that you think are small in a relationship should not be ignored, because, Sana, it's going to get to that point where, like, the dam breaks, you know, like when there's a small crack in the dam, and at first it's nothing, you know, it's just like little water dripping out.
Yes, they punched
But
the
then
wall.
under
Next time,
pressure,
you are the punching bag.
next time I'm the object that they're trying to, you know, today they're breaking plates, tomorrow they're breaking my leg. You get me? It's like,
Tomorrow you trying to hide that fact, like a makeup. Or
imagine, I'm never, Sana,
I
I'm
think
never.
even the way they treat other people, like they might treat you well, but how are they treating the waitress at the restaurant?
Definitely. It shows me a lot about your character.
Exactly. Like at some point they won't care about you, and they'll also start treating you the same way.
And what you've supported, I get you supported them treating the waiter in a bad
you
way.
let them treat
That
them
means
that
you-
way.
you-
that means you accept it.
That behavior, exactly. So
And one thing about me, Nick, guys, I can accept, like, what's this? Oh, you forgot to text me good morning back, and like you throughout the day you communicated it like, yo, I'm really sorry. But one thing I will never accept is you shouting at me and hitting me. Nah, they don't
I'm
hate
leaving,
me.
Chomi. I'm
Like,
packing my
even if you
bags.
punch the bag, the wall, I will not think twice. I will never accept such voice. Why are you shouting at me? You haven't
you my
even taken
father?
out lobola.
Are you my father?
uncles don't know you. My brother don't know you. Like,
yeah, no, I hear you.
I'm not shining more.
Exactly. This. I don't think I'm married.
our ancestors
How? Like,
don't
where
even
is
know each
it?
other.
Where is it?
Even if they did, them, why are you hitting me? I'm not a punching bag.
Even besides shouting, just the tone that someone uses with you. Like they could be disrespecting you, but they're not raising their
Exact-
voice.
in a calm tone.
yeah,
Disrespecting you like, bro, on the down low.
And I feel like they want a reaction out of you for that.
Low key it plays with your mind because, like, is this person actually disrespecting me, or am I just hearing my own
If
thing?
you have to think
because the
about
way they're
it,
talking
it's
about,
probably disrespecting you. If you have to
definitely.
think
No, but
about
then it hits their ego when you are submissive. Like when you, like, let's say they shout at you and you be like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've been
sometimes,
nonchalant. Remember I told you.
okay, if you say
it hits
okay,
them.
but then when you said submissive, I thought you meant like, oh no, but like, baby, I
It's
didn't mean
okay.
to.
I'm
sorry.
You know, I thought
No,
that's
that
what
one
you
will
meant.
make them come back.
Exactly.
And like, when you say, oh no, baby, I'm sorry, I'll do better. And they will keep on coming back.
Next time they're shouting with the belt.
they know
do
you
such a
accept all their
That's when Ostayla Lufita what
because they can see that you're willing to bend your boundaries for them. So they want to
Exactly.
see how far they can
Can they
push
go?
you.
Men
Don't
are
give them
weird,
a
eh?
reaction.
Gender's weird, guys.
Okay, but then guys, we keep on saying men, eh? But like, to be honest, a girl can also be a red flag. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Guys, when I was
once
once a red flag, I can't lie.
True.
I was once a red
You know what?
flag.
Nah, I wouldn't say I was a red flag, but I turned into a red flag during the relationship. You see, at the beginning, I'm loyal, I'm nice and stuff. When you start taka ring, I match your energy. You wanna be a biatch? I'll show you what it is to be a real biatch. That's
clock
how.
it.
But then, has no woman when they shouted you, you would say or
No,
get
they
red
don't shout
flag.
at me. None of my exes.
But
would
then
never shout
you
at me.
provoked them.
They
or
even,
to
even
shout
when I've
at you.
provoked them, I you know, you accept the kind of men you want in your life. The type of guys I've attracted in my life have never shouted at me. No matter how many times I've crashed out or did whatever. They've always maintained their tone. Like, dude, I remember I told you, I'm like, I always attract nonchalant guys. They be like, yeah, dude, yeah, I'm sorry.
I hate nonchalant.
No, wait.
But
Don't say you're
I'd
sorry.
rather have that than a guy shouting at me, screaming at me.
Nah, I'm not. Don't say you're sorry if you don't know what you're sorry for.
No, they
You get me?
acknowledged what they were sorry for and then they apologized properly.
Because the way you're putting it is like, bruh, like, I'm sorry, like,
Nah,
what you
no.
mean?
The only word they know is
No,
sorry,
what I'm
Shami.
saying is, when I brought up what you messed up, they acknowledged their mistakes and they understood, okay, you know what, you're right, 1, 2, 3, and I'm sorry. But if a guy shouts at me, you're out the door.
But they won't admit at the spot.
at the spot.
what they're wrong.
I don't know. For mine, do admit. I don't know about yours.
Does he tell you what he's sorry for?
Yes, like I'm sorry for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It happened because 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna for moving on forward. I'm gonna
I
do 1,
feel
2,
like
3.
it seems like you've never
You see
experienced
why it's hard to
They
leave this
don't
one?
know, like they just know the word sorry, Nje, but for
Really?
what
Oh,
they don't know.
it. Nah, don't just accept sorry. What are you sorry for?
Yeah.
What are you apologizing for?
How are you gonna change it moving
Because
forward?
now you're because now you're just saying sorry to like get it over and done
And
with.
I tell him like, dude, if you don't want me, you can leave me. It's not that deep. You don't need to drag me along. And then if they, you know, obviously we talk, blah 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 blah. And now I have to see with their behavior moving forward, obviously. Then yeah, okay, we should be good. But otherwise, I
don't know if maybe I just lack patience, but I think the second you do something that I feel like is a red flag, immediately gone. Like with immediate effect.
That's good though.
I don't have to deal with nonsense. I'm too young to ukubegezela.
Exactly, bruh. Like we're not
young.
married and I'm begging.
I'm too young to
You know
begezela.
why I agree with her, ne? Because today it's this red flag, ne? And she accepts it, ne? The next time, if they see that you can accept one form of disrespect, tomorrow they're gonna disrespect you times 2
You're
of
real.
that. Because if you can accept one, then you're gonna accept times 2. They're gonna, like she said, they're gonna see how far they can push you.
But at the same time, I feel like it depends on the disrespect. If
Yeah,
like they went to the mall and grabbed that lace over the Doritos, guys, now you're breaking up because of Doritos.
Nah, that's not even
But
disrespect.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't break up with a person just because of one miscommunication.
We're
It
talking
has
about
to-
like red flags.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
intentionally disrespecting you.
Oh, nah, then that's messy. You gotta go.
Exactly.
Like you have to go.
So
I have a
like
question.
after one time you're out.
Yeah.
Really?
Depending on how big that red flag is.
Okay.
That's
I don't-
self-love.
Bruh, like,
Choose yourself every day.
I don't have to deal with it. I really
Exactly,
don't have
bruh.
to.
No,
There's
it's
so many
not. But
people.
like, but then like when you get into a relationship, you have to
You're
enjoy
bound
the
to have
like
miscommunication.
You're bound
you
to
have-
have issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like
like
a
learning
red
how to
flag.
drive. You're gonna make mistakes.
How
1, 2, 3, 3.
hajinji.
Then next thing you're cruising nicely.
No, but like she's saying, depending on how big the red flag is.
yeah,
so
that's
like
what I
if
was
it's a big
saying.
one, I'm not staying for the first time. Once it's like dinner.
Yeah, I feel like if you disrespect me in front of your friends and stuff, nah, that's a reason valid. But if you forgot to switch off like your phone when I was like going through the pictures and sending myself, or like I poured you milk instead of water, I don't know. That's easy
Okay.
stuff like babe, you're doing it on a purpose. So why would you do that? Okay, I'm sorry. Now you're gonna get angry. Guys, come on now. There's certain stuff where you say, yeah, you have high standards, but these ones I might as well stay single your whole life.
once.
I have a
Once.
question like for you, ne?
Yeah.
Have you ever ignored a red flag early on? I know you say like you leave, you know, you stand up and leave the first time, but then
My first relationship,
Yeah.
I ignored many red flags, and I was in that relationship for like 4 years.
damn girl.
I think that's
No
why
beggezela,
I'm
no
at
show
the,
me.
that's why I'm at the point where I'm
No
like,
beggezela.
because where is he now? He's gone.
What was
I
the
dealt
red
with-
flag? You know, okay, what was the biggest one?
I would set a boundary, ne? Like, okay, let me give an example.
Yeah.
Real life experience. Nudes, ne? I was like, okay, I'm not comfortable with doing this. I've never done this. I don't
Never
plan
send
to.
nudes,
And
Chomi.
he'll try tried to push
Pushing,
me to do it. I ignored it. I mean, I was
He's
just
cheating if he's doing that.
he was. I mean,
Damn.
Exactly.
I
I want
was.
your body and stuff.
But I just kept letting things slide.
Yeah.
Like I let a lot slide. I think if I were to share what I let slide,
Share, Choma.
people would
Just
judge
one
me,
time.
like,
Okay, wait, two things.
Why are you judging? It's your first time living
people
life.
would
Why are you
judge
judging?
me,
Two
like,
things that you let slide, at least, just for the
okay.
chomies back at
Tell us
home.
how- yeah,
okay,
to
like
understand the
we
concept.
had started dating day after we meet up. Like the day after we started dating.
Did he say be my girlfriend or you guys just claimed each other?
No, like he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay.
The day after we meet up, like I'm on his phone now. I'm like, I can go through this phone. You're my boyfriend now. You shouldn't have any talking stages on the side.
When you find that
I wasn't
phone
even
on,
going
switch
through
it
it
off.
though. But I was just, I don't know what I was looking for. I was looking
Now
for
you were
something.
in love, so I trust my
But you should feel comfortable enough to
Yeah, I
go
get
through your partner's phone with not expecting to find anything.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
switch
like
it
I
off.
found.
What did you find, Chomi?
Other girls-
Chomi, what did you
I
find?
found a whole album just full
Yo,
with other girls.
Sana.
And
collecting.
he was like, no, it's like from the past. You see, like we just started dating
So
now.
yours was gonna be
I'm
part of
still
the
gonna
album.
delete it. Like I haven't gone through it yet. He had that album until we broke up.
So yours was also gonna be part of the
I
album.
was part of the album.
Yo,
at the end.
Sana.
Like,
So he was building a
Sana.
connection.
he was building a whole collection. And I ignored that. I ignored that.
And even when you found out that he had other girls' nudes, Choma, you still stayed, ne?
Stayed.
But we said we won't
I
judge,
think he said-
Chomi.
Yeah, no,
told
I'm
me-
thinking of the whole thing.
Think about what he told me.
not
We just
judging.
It's a lot
started
to
dating.
take
And he's
in.
going to
He was,
delete
he was,
it.
he- I'm like, before we start dating, you can do whatever you want to do. And he's like, no, now that we're together, I'm done with that.
Yo.
He was never done.
He was never done.
He was never stopped.
You were just at it.
Yeah. I just
Choma, you
increased-
edit though. I won't judge you. You're in love.
This was a while back, so
It's fine. That's a yes, Choma.
I'm sure.
Like,
She did
I'm
say
sure
she was
it's
part of the
somewhere
thing.
there in the
He won't
cloud.
delete. If he
Yeah,
didn't
it's
delete
not
the other
deleted.
girls, it's not.
So what was the second thing you ignored?
He told me. I thought it was a joke. He was like, I could smash one of your friends.
Yo.
And I thought it was a
Yo.
joke. I'm like, and I trusted my friends. I'm like, never. One of my friends, that would never happen. Did he not smash my best
Chomi, you
friend?
stayed.
Nah. Yes,
That's
he's-
what-
you know what,
Girl.
ne? Listen,
Chomi,
guys,
you
listen.
stayed.
Listen,
Ah.
ne? You see that man? He told her like, what's this? He told her like, I'm
right.
not session your friend. The friend is a red flag because of why did you allow that? You could have stopped him and went to
Exactly.
her.
But, like, both
then
of them
I
are
hope
at
you cut
fault.
her off.
Bo-
Did you cut her off?
Yes, both of them are cut off now.
But you didn't cut off the man at first. That's what I'm
I
saying.
cut him off first, actually.
Oh, that was that the reason for your breakup?
That's fine.
No, like we had broken up. I found
Then
out
he came
about
back.
this after we had broken up, but we
Yo.
were still in communication.
Yeah.
And then when I found out that happened, I cut off all communication.
Damn.
And
How
then
many
Chomi-
times, Tau? Once?
Twice, 3 times, damn it! Oh my
But
days.
like I feel like I was just very young and naive, and it's my first love, and
Yeah.
Guys, can I say
Yeah, but
something
then
to
it
my
does
ex?
happen.
it happened.
It happened.
Can you say something
Can
to
I
your
say
ex?
something to my exes, ne?
Alright, just look into
You
the
guys,
oh,
I'm so sorry, ne? You guys didn't traumatize me as much as I thought.
yeah.
Cause to me, being asked for nudes, smashing their friends, cheating. Even me, I left for little things. It was not even cheating.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't even give them enough credits for what they deserve. But for me, that's disrespectful enough.
Okay, on that point, Ne, what is a red flag that you've ignored in a relationship and like what happened?
When they are consistent the first 3 weeks.
Eh,
and
talk
then
about
my
like
yeah, that's what I'm
specifically.
saying.
You are saying when they are one person.
When he was.
specifically.
Oh, you
there.
want the one from
One.
high school or the one from uni?
Now the one from uni
And
now. We want the
anyone.
recent one.
We want anyone actually that traumatized you the
knows I should
most.
say this. The most.
The
ne?
most.
The most was from last year, dude. That dude. And he kept on coming back even after I blocked him, unfollowed him. I would unblock him because I would see him in person. It's thing like,
Yeah.
yo, we cool now, chill, unblock me, please, please, please. And he did. The one before the current one, we met at a friend's like chill vibes type of situation. He's shapu. It's vibes, but then he moved in that apartment or whatever
Yeah.
during that month, and then by disadvantage, he became friends with my friends. But those were my homeboys first before his homeboys. Okay, Shapu was all lovey-dovey. But then now they started hosting stuff when I'm at home. When I'm not there, and then girls would go there and it's like, nah, it's not like that. But I know my homeboys more than you. I've known them for years.
Does he invite you though?
Yeah, he would invite me. It's a thing of like, I can't come.
At least
Yeah, even those, but he wouldn't disrespect me like that. Those girls would know me as the girlfriend.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a thing of like, I felt like he started lacking a lot of consistency. He wouldn't pick up when I would call, or when he would call, I must pick up. If I don't, now it's a whole mixed masala. And I was like, you know what, I'm done. And then I broke up with him. Then I came back to raise. Then I saw him. He apologized, whatever. We are cool. Push up. Then the same cycle repeated. I'm like, you know what, is this the life that you want yourself? Every 2 months, you are going on again. I was like, no, I officially cut him off. Funny enough, I saw him like a week ago, and then he was like, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Good. Me and my friend were buying kota. Then he's like, can I buy you a drink? I'm like, juice, nothing else. So that if he wants that money, yeah, take your 15 rand back. See, sharp. When I got there, he's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. I didn't even tell him about my life, because he's not deserving enough to know what's happening in my life. All you want to know is that, oh, I'm in school. Yeah, I'm in school. How about you? I'm happy. Are you happy, sharp? If Then we went back. That's my story.
Okay. And then have you ever ignored a red flag in a relationship? And if you have, like, what happened? And what was the red flag? Happy as we love news. So tell the Chomis back at home.
My red flag was a guy that I dated in high school. Like
was he in high school?
Was
he in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he was a grade above us.
Oh.
Yeah. So like every single time when you ask Corey, Chomi, who are you busy with? And it's always his name. Like, it's his name. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Like, every
name
girl.
Drop
Like,
he
He doesn't use that cloud. He doesn't do that. There's so many tables later.
So, like, every time it would be like a new girl for him. Yeah, and then we met. There was, you see, like, embedded host, like, events every year, like at December.
Oh, yeah.
So like
festive events.
Yeah, like embedded before. So like we met there and yeah, we vibed everything. So sharp. We made it official from that day because And then after that, when we made it official, it becomes like something like every girl now, they have a crush on him. It becomes something you're really never jealous on for me. Like, why? For a guy, like I lost friends along the way because that guy is busy with those girls. And I saw it as like, he's been busy, so maybe kanna utla change.
Go guy. May I ask, with those girls that you are asking, like who they are with, and they say they're with him, did they know you were with him? Like, did they know
at that
him?
time we were underground,
So you were one of them.
Your face I'm busy with him.
No, like literally underground. Like, I didn't want to make it official because I knew what he was doing is like
From the beginning,
everywhere.
it's not like this time he lied. He showed you his true colors from the start.
And you ignored the red
I
flag.
thought he was gonna change for me.
Did you make it official?
I was Dululu.
Yeah, you were so
It's
Dululu.
love,
Yes.
guys. She was in love.
Did you make it official? You said you did.
Yeah, we
Did you
did.
ask
After
him or
that
he asked
party,
you?
we did.
Or did you make him ask you?
Hey.
Yeah, that's enough information. She made him ask you.
You don't go on.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think like we're more aware of red flags now than in the past?
Yeah, because
Yes,
there's
we
social
are.
media
We
presence and there's
definitely
older women in our generation that like can give us, in your 20s, this is what I would do if I had 20s back, if I would do if I had 30s back, 1, 2, 3. Even if they're telling us, some of them are showing us that lifestyle on reality TV shows. Like, I'm at my man like this, 1, 2, 3, and this is the lifestyle we're living now, financially stable, whatever. I'm a man like this, now I'm always crying every night. I'm a man like this, he passed away in a car accident with another girl, etc. So now you be like, okay, I want to end up like that. How was she? How did she maneuver life and everything like that? So I feel like with social media presence and like reality TV shows, we more and also even the laws that are changing now, you don't have to like wait to get married to have a house or cars and stuff. They broke those laws, so it's much easier as a woman to build yourself and be who you are instead of waiting for a man. And that way you can choose yourself all the time.
But
it's
then
not a must.
remember, women mature like faster than me.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think
that's the whole point of having older women that are telling us, like, dude, yeah, you think you guys, let's think about it. What you know now, if you were 14, you didn't know it like that. But at 14, you thought you were the shit, you knew everything, even down.
It's like
This one is my
the
friend, she would never do that.
Lulu.
And she did that. Like, now you're now able to navigate and choose your friends properly in varsity, at work life, etc. as you're about to move on with life.
I think I'm only more conscious of red flags now because I've been with people who have so many red flags. So like
It became normalized to you.
Like I learned through experience.
From your past experience.
Yeah, that I let it slide that one time and it didn't end well. So I'm not gonna let it slide this time.
Okay, now I hear you. And also, ne, just to jump back in, because like I also like ignored a red flag once, ne, and like I wanna ask you guys if you think it's a red flag, ne.
Okay.
So like basically, I'll be with this guy, ne, and he wouldn't really, he'd avoid pictures at all costs,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
only to find out that he was busy with other
I'll
people.
answer that for you guys.
Obviously.
If you're taking pictures or videos with your man and he's hiding and he's acting nonchalant, his other girls there, you might not find out now, but sooner or later you
Yeah,
will find
then.
out. It's just a matter of time. Because why, if you love your person and you're trying to embrace them, the whole point of being in love is to make memories, take pictures. So why are you being avoidant?
You know, and it was just like, he's just like, hey, when are you like pictures or whatever and stuff like, and it's like, it's not that I like pictures, you know, I just wanna make
wanna
memories
capture
with
the
you or
moment.
whatever.
It's a red flag, Choma. If a man
Yeah,
doesn't take
right.
pictures
And
with you.
then, and on top of that, ne, I think with the other person that he was busy with, he never minded.
So she was, you were not bigger than the program. She was the
No, she was not the main. I don't even think they were like thinking like that. Ne. He just wanted her for a long time. They were
Oh,
like,
now
it
he
was
wants
a-
to
You
show
were
her
just someone to
he
pass
got
time while he's
yo,
trying to get
sana,
her-
yo, damn.
But thing is, Choma, one thing I've learned in life, never give guys that have always wanted you for a long time a chance, because now they're gonna make you suffer for all the time you've made them wait.
Low-key, yeah.
So
I
never-
agree with
But
that.
that's not always the case, though.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Tell
Yeah,
us
we
your
go.
case, Choma.
I don't have a case, but
How
I've
do you
seen
know
it.
the case?
Yeah, you have a kid.
Yeah.
My parents got married when they were 23.
Okay.
My dad wanted my mom from the time they were in
How
grade 8.
old was your dad?
They're
Were
the
they
same
both
age,
23?
same
Okay.
age.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted her from the time they were in high school. He only got her when they were in varsity. And now they're married with kids.
Okay, so throughout your whole time, hopefully your mom is telling you the truth. Obviously, we're not gonna know everything that went through, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
Has she ever like complained or anything, or it's just
There's
been
been
a smooth
problems.
sail?
There's
That's
been
what I'm
problems.
talking about.
Obviously,
Yeah.
there's been problems. But I feel like that's with most marriages.
And I feel like that's with every relationship.
That's with every
actually.
relationship,
Flat out
every
marriages.
marriage.
Marriage is just contractual and legally binded.
I think with all they were having like regular relationship problems. Like,
Were the cheating allegations involved?
Yo, son,
That's
someone's
exactly what I'm
family.
saying.
Oh, I know you're digging.
that was like way after they
But
had
guys, I know
actually-
you're gonna think I'm lying, ne? But I swear on the cross, I've never witnessed my mom and dad like cheating allegations happen.
Same.
I've never witnessed my dad shout at my mom.
Same.
Guys, I don't know if they are good at hiding, but if they are, good is for them. Clearly, they gave us
For
a
real.
good childhood. But I've never, ever.
But then they're gonna hide it. Because now I'm
if
also,
they are, then
I
it's
found
good,
it late.
healthy family dynamics. They don't want their kids to think that it's normal.
Yeah.
So kudos to their mom and dad. I'm like in my 20s now, and I still haven't witnessed that. Yes, I've younger siblings, but I'm the one who should have been like, hey, I remember, but I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
remember. So I feel like it is possible. But what you're saying with the cheating allegations, with reality shows that we've seen and stuff, it does happen. So I'm like, are you guys the type, the question that I want to guys, are you guys the type that if you've been dating and married for 5 years and he cheats and you guys have 3 kids, are you going to leave or stay? I want you to
I'm
answer
gonna
because you are
forgive
very
him.
much in love, my friend.
I'm gonna forgive him.
Really?
I would.
Why would you forgive him?
He's my man.
So you're gonna forgive him? Okay, listen. Do you think if he found out that you cheated on him and got pregnant by another guy, he would stay? And I know
Okay,
you
wait,
would
can I
stay
ask a
But then
question?
it's
eh?
from
Now
my
your question
side.
is thingy.
But it's
From
also
my
from
side,
his
I would stay.
from your side.
Okay, wait, can
Yes.
I ask a question? eh? You said that and then you got pregnant. eh? If
By
you are the
another
one
guy.
that's
The same way
cheated,
he would make
right?
another side chick pregnant.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. Is he also thinking?
I feel like I want to tell myself I wouldn't stay, but like I'm married now and there's so much admin that goes into a divorce. Now I have to I want to be a married woman. Now I have to go find
So
another
do you
husband.
feel like marriage is a goal for you? That's what
For
you're basically
me,
saying.
I hope I get married at some point.
You
in
know,
future,
I feel like
yes.
marriage is just it's just a goal. It's not an achievement. So for you, marriage is an achievement.
No.
So what are you saying?
That's how God planned it. Oh, they like.
What do you
oh,
mean?
you
That's how
have a
God planned.
soulmate.
You're not there with God.
Okay,
There are
I'm a
some
religious
women who
person,
flourish,
okay?
guys. There are some women who are better
Flourish
bitches.
alone.
Let me not add bitch because of their name.
But then where's the head of the house?
What do you mean? She can lead
She
herself.
can be the head of the house.
Do you know? Let me tell you something.
That's
Let me
your
tell
problem. You have
something.
this feminism
No,
thingy.
it's not about
and
even
what that-
feminism, guys. Do you know that Christianity was created by
Please,
men?
like, thanks.
Do you know that the religion Muslim, I don't know, I'm sorry, I can be corrected. I don't know how to say Muslim, is it like I can say
Islam.
Christianity.
Islam.
Islam, yeah. Do you know Islam was created by men? Let's look at the religion in Islam. Why are the women always covered up and not the men? And they say that the women cover up to show that their obedience to God, to show their devotion and stuff. Why can't the men, exactly, why can't the men do the same? With Christianity, you know, we also as Christian can wear like veils and stuff, but then it is not a must. It's a free will. For them, you know, the reason why Muslim women wore like veils and stuff back in the days is to show that they are owned, they are someone's property, so do not like rape or damage them. But like now they modernized it into a religion. Like let's look at Buddhism. It's also a religion. The same way you say God, remember God create, like everyone has their own religion. When you go to America, when you go to China and stuff, you go to India, the same way we value Christianity, they value like is Hinduism like that. So why are you telling me you see in Buddhism the men there, it's like fair, it's all peace, love and war. It's not the war actually. The man is treated the same way as the woman. The girl child is treated the same way as the boy child. The growing up, you know, sometimes you have to cover, blah, blah, blah. They are treated exactly the same. So it's not about God did this. Because God, the reason why we have all religions is that we believe in one God, but we praise him in different and worship him in different ways.
But then from that,
He's saying, you know how we got here? She was like, the whole point of having marriage is because of God created like us like that. I was like, do you think marriage is a goal or an achievement? She was like, no, it's a must in life. She would stay. So I'm saying, you know, it's not a must to stay. Marriage is not an achievement. The reason why we even got married back in the days is so that to build each other's families up. This the whole. Besides that, the reason why I marry your daughter into my family is to show that, you know what, we can still take care of her. We will still build your legacy. We are not downgrading you. Look at home. Look at the cows we have. That's the whole point of marriage, is to grow
but
each
then
other.
God wouldn't
What if
give
you
you
don't
a
need
man
marriage?
that
What
would-
if you can grow yourself?
like God wouldn't give you a man that would give you like hurt and
Exactly.
everything.
So that's the whole point. If he cheats, why not leave and find a man that can?
So you
do
wanna
that
be
for
a
you?
girlfriend for like 5, 6, 7,
It's
10
not
years?
about that. You know, you can meet someone and he loves you. You guys get married in 3 months after you were married for 10 years and divorce them after 2 months. For 2 months.
Okay, wait, you wanted to say something?
I think when it comes to religion, I think it's just human conception that messed it up. Because, for example, in Islam, the same rules that women have to be modest, men actually have to be modest too.
Then why?
They just don't. They just don't
Exactly.
because it's been accepted in society.
Exactly. But why can't they accept the women to be like, you know what, I actually don't want to wear hijab. I actually don't want to go
in
to
this
church
day and
today.
age it is. I went to a school that was predominantly Islam.
Do you know how
women.
many women are always being bashed on social media for
Wait, like,
leaving
let her
Islam?
finish her point and then we'll get
Oh,
back
okay.
to
Like,
cool,
like
sorry.
I went to a school that was mostly Islam girls. It was an all girls school, and I would ask them like, do you wear the hijab because you actually want to wear the hijab? Do you wear the hijab because you feel pressure? Most of them are they're just following the word that's in their Bible, the Quran. They're just following what's in the Quran. It's up to them whether they want to do that or not. Obviously, they'll get judgment from their religious group because they actually like, they're very strict when it comes to women and how they follow religion.
So in some way, they are obligated to dress like that.
I wouldn't say I think it depends on the family you come from. Because some of my friends, they're Muslim, they don't wear a hijab. And their family is okay with that. Whereas there are others where their
strict.
family wouldn't be okay with it. So I think it just depends on what kind of family you grew up in.
Sorry to cut this like whole thing off, Name, but then like this episode is about red flags, guys. I don't know where we got to religion and you know all of that.
Okay.
But like to get back into like this topic and stuff like that. Okay, you were asking would I stay?
Would you stay if your husband cheated and you guys had 3 kids and you've been married for 7 going on 8, 10 years?
Like she said, like how she was answering, she's not like, right now I feel like I want to say that I wouldn't stay, but then to be honest, I don't know. But then no, to be honest, I feel like
You're gonna stay.
the answer that I'm gonna that I'm gonna give is no, I won't stay. But then thinking about it, guys, like
Yeah.
Now you
Now
understand
the
why
kids-
women stay sometimes.
low key, because my chat is now I'm gonna create a broken home for the kids.
Yo,
Just because
imagine.
no, exactly.
Imagine.
And 2 healthy households, it's better than 1 broken home.
But then how are they gonna know it's broken? Because if we deal with it and stuff like that,
Now
then
you're showing your daughter if money.
she's not gonna know. She's not gonna know. How
If
she's
they're
gonna
old
know?
enough, guys,
They're
kids
gonna
tell
find
at a young
out.
age.
They're not gonna find
One child of
out.
yours can be, your child can be 5 years, and you think, they're still learning. Your daughter can be 11, and your teenage son 15, and they're upstairs listening. They hear you guys shouting at the door. You look in the door. Why? Normally, mommy and daddy talks in the dining room. Now that you have to talk in the bedroom, we're always hearing the door. Like they connect at 15, guys. You talk about it at school, life science.
Nah,
hello,
definitely,
and
I hear
stuff.
that,
So
but
they're
then
gonna
I
connect
feel
the
like-
dots, and the boys gonna think, okay, if I treat my girlfriend like this, she's gonna allow it. Dad said it's normal. Mom accepted it. The younger child daughter, if she comes to her brother, mama did this. You're supposed to tell your brother if she's scared to date with your thingy, and then your brother's like, I do this to my hand. My dad did it. That's all I know. That's all I see. But if my mom had walked away, I would have had a different perspective on how I shift dynamics and see, okay, you know what, my sister, love yourself. You have a brother at home and a father. Don't act like you never had a home before you married that man.
Definitely, I hear that, but like I don't think it would be as easy to leave, because 5 years, bro, 5 years is a long time. You guys have built a lot. You've invested a lot. I feel like you'd first think about those things before you up and be like, okay, let me vie. You get me? Like I don't
Yeah,
think
there's
it
a
would
lot
be
to
that
It's not as
easy.
easy
consider.
as when you're just in a relationship.
Exactly. And when you're talking
Yeah.
about it and stuff like that. And one thing I would really do is try and make my kids not find out. As much as you guys say they'll find out, ne, like I wouldn't want my kids to see their dad like that. And it's not that I'm protecting. I'm not protecting him as a husband. I'm protecting him as a dad. You get me? Like I'm protecting his image in front of the kids. And also I wouldn't want.
Imagine down the
What
line.
about your health? What about your mental?
But when you have kids, ne, it's so like
So it's all about them, not about you. You're
I
just
think
there.
once you have kids, that's how it is.
low key.
That's why I
actually.
don't even
Yeah.
want kids, honestly.
Imagine down the line they find out you are the villain all along.
Yo, damn. Well, like the
Not
father's
the
villain.
father.
Exactly. Now they're showing you when you're old,
Yeah.
you're changing your own diaper. The dad is cruising nicely with their future.
But how was I
in-laws
the
and
villain if
stuff.
I got cheated on?
You kept the home.
Get out.
You
Most
pretended,
of the time,
mama.
the kid actually gets mad when the parents
Yeah.
divorce.
Yes.
And they're
Oh,
like,
I'm
yeah.
very happy. And I'm healthy.
Okay, but then
And I
like
have 2 happy households. And they communicate so much better now than they were when they were together.
I feel like it honestly depends as well on the household, some people, yeah. But then do you guys, okay, Sharp, they are different types of red flags. You guys know that, right? Like
Yeah.
emotional, physical, mental, communication, whatever. So like, what are emotional red flags that people often overlook?
Emotional. There's some people give like this. They shut off when there's an issue in the relationship. I feel like that's an emotional red flag.
Definitely.
Because why aren't you able? Why can't we talk about it?
Why can't you
and get
communicate?
through it? Like, why are you giving me the silent treatment? That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's like controlling behavior in a way. Because, like, why must be happy when you are happy? Why must be sad when you are sad? Why must I text fast when you want to text fast? Like,
I hear that.
That's controlling and narcissistic behavior.
And I feel like also with that red flag that you just mentioned, it also goes with emotional immaturity. You're not able to deal with your feelings. And if you're not able to deal with your feelings, what if something happens to me and we're in a relationship and I need you to be my support system? If you can't deal with your emotions in a mature way, how are you going to help me, deal with mine? Because I need mine.
How are you
yeah,
gonna deal
you
with
need
the
your love
relationship
support.
problem?
Exactly. Like when we fight, you're just gonna like shut down or what? No, like we need to speak about it. I don't wanna like be ignored for like 10 days,
Yeah.
Same way we talk when we're happy. It's the same way we should be able to talk when everything's not going good.
What's an emotional red flag that you overlook?
I would say when my person is not able to talk about their feelings. Like,
Girl, yo, real.
like you have something going on in your life and you're not telling me or this and this is happening. And then once I ask or make jokes about it, and it becomes something that you take it like to heart, and now we're fighting.
You don't know because you didn't tell me. I could have stopped the joke if I knew.
But why are you making jokes about something you think would be sensitive?
No, but it's something you think
but
you wouldn't
then
relate
they
like
make
that.
jokes about something, actually it hurts them. So now, Linda, I'm adding on to that joke. I'm adding the fire.
And you're gonna be the one something.
I know what you mean by that. Yo, me and my friend once did that. Hey, like this other guy, he would always joke about like.
I feel like I'm gonna
his
get in
father
trouble
being-
in the first episode. You see how he's speaking?
His father would like, he would always speak about how his father was absent and stuff like that and whatnot, ne? And like joke about it. Like, he'd joke about it to everyone. Like us, we don't have fathers or whatever. So me and my friend, ne, we go answering this other like question on the board, ne? And then we use his name as an example and the thing like
That's bullying. That's bullying.
whose father like went to buy milk and they didn't. We were trying to like find irregular what whatever. And we thought, okay, sharp. So since he always jokes about it, like.
Oh, you thought it was normal. You
But
would take that
joking
joke.
is some people's coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I realized later that we were definitely in the wrong because just because he jokes about it, it happened to him. It didn't happen to you. You have a father. You have a, so
I
you
feel like
can't
I also need
do
to
that.
stop talking about like daddy's girl type of situation because I realize there are some of my friends that have daddy issues, and when you like, my dad will do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you get that look like yo.
Yeah,
So I'm
and
like,
they won't
okay,
say
but at the same
anything.
time, it's like, why should I always have to dim my light? Because I'm also happy when something happens to you, but then I'm like, okay, it can't affect you like that. But at the same time, guys.
I know, bruh, because like I'd also have friendships where like they don't really have like a stable home like that, and I'd be like shy to speak about like my home because it's like
Now it sounds like
It'd
you're
be like
bragging.
flexing and things like that.
That's really not what I'm trying to do, But like with the he doesn't speak about his emotions. I feel like okay, sharp, people. Some people are scared of being vulnerable, some guys or even some girls are scared of being vulnerable. But I feel like after a certain point, you should at least trust me to tell
Grow up, babe.
me what's going on,
Stay with this
Like,
person 24/7.
I don't think it's about growing up though. It's just about like feeling.
Grow up, mature.
But then, Lena, you have to set an environment for her to open up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, because if you're always joking about people's struggles, he knows it's the next target.
I like you.
What a thingy. Did you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. What are like signs of emotional manipulation in the talking stage? Or do you guys believe that a person can be emotionally manipulated?
Yes.
Okay, in what
Please
way?
repeat that.
Okay, I'm speaking from experience. I feel like I was emotionally manipulated.
Okay.
The 4 years one. Or
Yeah,
the one?
the 4-year relationship.
How
They
often
never-
did
they-
that end?
They never
I mean,
put me
how
through.
It's 4
often?
years.
How long ago did that end?
It ended about
This year, ne?
2 years ago.
Oh, okay,
okay,
2 years
good.
ago.
What question was I answering?
Emotionally manipulated.
Firstly, the silent treatment thing, that's emotionally manipulating me. Like, I know that if you don't get what you want, you're going to ignore me. So I have to give you what you want in order for me to keep talking to you. And at that time, I feel like I was just desperate for love. Like, I'm such a lover girl. I just wanted some love
You
in
were
my
starting
life.
out with love.
I was looking in the wrong place, clearly. But
Yeah,
as you're able
clearly,
to
Sana,
leave,
yo,
the
bro,
point
you were
is she
abused. I can't even lie,
It
bro.
is
Like,
it was abuse.
It was
It was
abused because
genuinely
what do you mean
abuse.
now? Like that's letting go of your boundaries now. Because if he's not happy about something that you do not
both
want to
can't be
do,
happy.
I'm quiet.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Guys, I actually saw this other thing in TikTok post, right? Where this other guy, he was explaining that like his ego or whatever killed his wife. So basically, this guy, they had a fight or whatever, I think she didn't butter the bread properly or whatever. I swear, and then like he told her in a like not a nice tone or whatever, ne. And then she goes and she's like, I didn't like your tone. And the guys are like, I'm not gonna apologize, So then, okay, sharp, she just walks away, right? So now they're both mad at each other, and he's all like, I'm not gonna apologize until she apologizes. So now, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they still like both quiet. But then the woman is like, okay, sharp, you know what? I'm gonna start speaking yana or whatever. So she'd like, I think she said good morning or something along the lines of that. Ne? He ignored her. He left the table. Right, and then she would like smile a little bit at him, and because he didn't want to smile back, he would like leave the table. So okay, sharp. This one time, she goes and she like showers, right, and he's sleeping. Sharp, he falls into a deep sleep, And then she like taps him, after showering. She comes and she taps him. Then he's all like, he thought she was tapping him like because she wanted him to move or something like that. But then like he just shoved her hand off, ne, and continued sleeping. And they're like, if this fight is gonna end, it's because she was gonna apologize. And then the woman, she just like she slept, ne. The guy woke up, he went to work in a hurry, didn't say goodbye to her and whatnot. And then when he comes back from work later on, ne, he finds the door still open, like everything is just how it was when he left. Now he's confused. He goes up and then to the bedroom and stuff like that. He sees that his wife is still sleeping in the same position. He's all like, baby, she's not answering. And then he goes and he shakes her and she's dead. Like she's cold. She's cold.
Who killed her?
And she has like asthma attacks. So when she taps him, it's to help him with the inhaler. It's to help her with the inhaler. She wants help with the inhaler.
Yes.
And then
Plot twist.
yeah, he ignored. He thought she just wanted to like talk. And now she's dead. So he was just on TikTok saying that like I lost the love of my life because of like not because of my ego, what.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is literally another
I
red
think
flag,
he saw
bruh.
her struggling and he said, let me leave. Because how do you know that I'm tapping you, like, look at me, and you saw me before you shrugged me over?
No, like he was sleeping, and it's just like, and then it's just like,
Oh, but then it happens, wait.
what?
Wow.
Like when you met at your partner and then they be like, baby, let's talk. Like,
I mean, I hear that, but then like,
but
bruh,
you know her condition.
She's used to tapping you to help
And
her.
especially when you guys are fighting, she wouldn't just tap you out of the random blue just to tap.
exactly, bruh. Like, and on top of that, I feel like, dude, he's gonna regret that for the rest of his life.
You
Like,
should,
he's
you
definitely
should.
gonna regret.
You
And on top of
should.
that, that's a red. I feel like that's a red flag, for me, because if we're fighting,
That's not even
a
a
day
red
must
flag.
not end. A day must not. No, I mean like the ignoring.
That's
and stuff
a
like
dead
that.
flag, dude, because she's gone.
She's gone, bruh. Like a day must not end before we deal with our issues. Like we must not go to bed and we're still angry at each other.
Yeah.
Even
Now
the
let's
Bible
talk.
says that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Ephesians, somewhere in Ephesians. Like, I'm not about to go to bed and we're still angry at each other. Let's talk it out. Because things like these happen, guys.
it's also the same with that one Nigerian movie that I saw.
What happened?
The guy.
You shot her
Nothing.
Listen.
But then the guy was so like he had this big ego. The girl was pregnant and everything, but then he would say, mop the floors. But then the girl is pregnant, like, mop the floors. No, do the dishes. Where's my food? I come from work to work, like bring money on the table, and you haven't started dinner yet, and things like that.
And she's heavily pregnant.
Yes, and it got to the point whereby the woman was severely not injured, but then you see the complications for pregnancy and everything. Yeah, and then she had those things. When they woke up in the morning, the husband also woke up, was like, you also sleeping at this time?
Abo.
You the crazy. And then things like that. And then after that, when he comes back from work, he sees her, the woman is still on the bed. And then when he's like, no ways, something is wrong here. And then, Miguel, we get.
Damn.
So the woman he got, then like after her, like he treated her better than the woman.
Man,
Because
I
he
try, so
saw
what
from
did you
that
pattern?
point.
He doesn't have a choice, so I was gonna say it's a pattern.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
nah, that's crazy. But then, like, to ask you guys like another question, what behavior in a new partner might seem small but are actually major warning signs? Now that you've like gotten into relationships, that had like you saw your own red flags and stuff like that. So like, what do you think in a new relationship you'd like completely? Once this happens, I'm out because I saw what happened the last time when I stayed.
Love bombing.
Yeah,
But
love
like
bombing for
with
real, for
me,
real.
maybe this is toxic, but like while someone's love bombing me, I'll stay like, I'll let you buy me things, ne? But like I'm not taking you seriously after I realize that you're love bombing me because it never ends well. Like if we're just starting off, you're doing everything I ask for. When I want something, you're here. Because after 2 weeks, he's probably gonna stop.
So you believe that like love bombing and fast attachment is a red flag?
Yes, huge red flag.
Okay, why?
Flag. Most of the time, from my experiences, whenever someone is love bombing me, they have one intention.
Okay.
They want
They
you.
wanna get
they
one
want,
thing.
They want you in the sheets. So
Yeah.
once you start doing that, I kind of clock that. okay, this is what he's here for. It won't happen though, but like, I'll eat your money though. I'll eat your money.
And then once I'm a dip.
Oh yeah.
Once you start
stop
being
love bombing me.
yeah. It's like
let's
they get
try.
tired and they're like, but you're not giving me what I want. Like I've given you this, I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not even giving me one. Like niggas, love bombing. I feel like it also is a red flag. And then when I show me like, what are new things when you enter into a new relationship? Now that you've been in previous relationships, what would you completely avoid, instantly avoid?
Emotional unavailability.
Okay.
Like today, you give me attention. It's all fun. Out of nowhere, you stop. That's just how I am. But that's not how you are a few weeks ago, yesterday, the day before. So like, what's different? The energy you're giving me, you know, they say energy doesn't end; it shifts. Where did it shift to? Is there someone clearly you're entertaining? And now you feel like I've got her. Yeah.
Obvious.
Like
They
if
get
you,
comfortable.
yeah, you nonchalant, but then when you with me and not with your boys, you know you're not nonchalant. So now all of a sudden, but you know how I am with my boys and stuff. But I'm not your boy.
Exactly.
And when you go to the gym with your boy, you're not nonchalant. You're there though, 2 more reps. So what are you being nonchalant about? And even when you're clubbing there drinking, you're not nonchalant.
Yeah.
So like, dude, you're doing this on purpose. F you.
Okay, now I hear that emotional unavailability. And then for you,
For me, I would say when a man is down,
what do you mean?
like, let's say he keeps on having 100 rand, like salary, 100 rand every month. And then there's months where he got like, this time he gets 20 rand. And now I must stick with him through the bed or the worst. He's still gonna leave me. He's still gonna leave me through those
Okay.
tough times.
So what you're saying is like your red flag that you feel like you're gonna completely avoid and ignore is
Pick a
when a
man up.
man is like,
Pick a man up.
wait, is okay?
Nah,
Are you
pick
saying?
a man up.
I must pick him up.
No, she's saying that like she's going to avoid that, like a man who's like down,
You
who's
want
like,
to avoid picking up.
who's down on his
Yeah.
luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Like-
not Bob the Builder.
I must find him financially stable and everything, because now that he has no money and everything, I must make an exception. Yawari. Okay, we don't have money. We'll
But he
get
loves
this.
you.
Are you gonna eat love? Are you gonna buy toiletries with love? Are you gonna buy clothes with love? And not even luxury clothes, just basic necessity clothes. Ooh, I like it shopping.
Nah, I hear you. I hear
I'd
that
rather
though.
go be alone.
I feel like I feel like a red flag that like I would completely avoid or ignore now, is like a man who cannot communicate properly. Because now that I've gotten that, I got a man who communicates like properly and everything, and a person who knows what they want, then I'm not gonna like go back to I'm not going back to like thingy. God forbid it ends, but then I'm never going to accept a person who cannot communicate, a person who does not know what they want, and a person who does not want to take pictures. Because why you trying to create memories? Let me
Learn from that.
Nah, cause like, what do you mean you don't want to create memories with me? Like, nigga, I was prettier than him. I'm just gonna say,
Yeah.
I was better looking than him. I know
So
you
now
cannot.
it's like
you
it's
can't,
not my even fault.
exactly, you can't compare male and female like beauty and
Yeah.
whatnot, But
But
then,
sometimes you can.
oh, I was helping him. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Okay, guys, I feel like we've been spending like a while on this topic and stuff like that. So like, I'm not really a social media. I don't really spend a lot of time on social media.
Okay.
Like, do you guys have any
Yeah,
trending? Are there any
actually.
trending things?
So Faith Nkezi, Kanye Bao, and this guy that Kanye Bao is allegedly an ex-fiance to. So the popcorn room at RSA posted that they got a picture of Faith Nkezi and the alleged ex-fiance of Kanye Bao together at a club in Dubai. And allegedly Kanye Bao confirmed that the rumors are true.
Yes, she
but
did.
Faith Nkezi denied the allegations, saying that, this is not true. But Faith Nkezi's fans are saying they can't even defend her anymore because of when she hid her pregnancy and said, I am not pregnant, she denied the allegations. What happens later on the line? She gave birth. And obviously Faith Nkezi is the type of person to show her curves and stuff. So when she started wore like a baggy clothes, not a baggy clothes, like a feathery like dress on her traditional wedding to pay damages,
they're like, why is she wearing a dress like that? When all the time she had a reality show. During the reality show, she would tell her friends, I want to dress like this for my wedding, blah, blah. Now it's like a quick thing when they know she's not the type of person. So some people saying, no, she denied so that you guys can watch on the show later on what happens, to get the views in. But then some people are saying, nah, she just keeps on lying. Even her friends can defend her. But we know Kanye Mbawa to not be the type of woman to lie. Kanye Mbawa never lies and she will never fight for a man. So why is she saying the allegations are true? And it's like, did her and that partner end? Because if they did end, why does she care?
Ex,
Yeah, apparently it's an ex.
Yeah.
So what's the problem then? I can't do it.
Apparently,
Like just because they are famous?
Faith in Gets is denying it, but the guy and the woman are saying yes.
I get Faith. Like, you don't need to thingy, like, tell social media all your business. I don't need to tell y'all that I'm pregnant.
She's the one that created
get
that
the
platform
pregnancy
for
one.
them. She gave them the reality show to always expect something.
I think she
know
just
that.
she didn't realize before she put herself in this situation, because she's
You
always
think
been
so?
a liar. She's always been
I think it's they're saying me like lying girl.
I love you.
I don't think
but
Faith
like,
is a liar.
like
Really?
she just doesn't want to tell people what's going on.
But
in
I
her
feel like maybe
life.
she wants privacy. There are certain stuff you can't talk about, especially with black people. Growing up, we've always been told, don't tell people how far along you are. So maybe that's what her mom and the woman in her family told her, and she wanted that privacy. She's like, okay, at least I show you guys when I club, when I do this or this. Just please, with my baby, give me that one chance to enjoy motherhood alone.
I think even
so
with
that's the
her-
one time she lied, unless she lied about other stuff that we
Even
don't
with
know.
her and Kanye's like ex-fiance, maybe akawufunda umsindo. Like, social media kunomsindo. They're gonna see her with him. She's gonna start trending. She's probably just
But
like,
she's
I
always
don't,
trending.
I don't want that. Like,
I mean, I get the pregnancy thing, ne? But then like this one, if Kanye Mbawa already came out and said it's true, ne? Then just go with it and be like, guys,
But then your reputation.
reputation can't judge.
What
But
she
she's
did
your
was-
ex.
she didn't steal anyone.
have a
from
big
him.
Just because you're
on
famous
media.
now,
I can't go for him.
I know.
I can't go with him.
It's just that they're in
Yo.
the public media, so it's gonna be known by people.
let it be known,
I will
but you
fight
can't judge
for
me for it.
myself.
You can't
If it's
judge
not
me for
true,
it.
I will fight for myself.
And
Hey.
Fiso on open chats, he was saying that Tuli P and Mahu are allegedly sharing DJ Maporisa because of DJ Maporisa with the G-Wagon. With the G-Wagon that
Allegedly.
G-Wagon that Mahu is driving now. It used to
Tuli
be
was
Tuli
driving
P's.
it.
And now Tuli is driving the Range
Range
Rover.
Rover.
And then who's this? That guy with the...
Girl is shocked.
Why did she take the car though? Like,
But then it's
don't
alleged.
know, it's alleged.
Why
It's
is the one?
too
Why is
short?
the one that's saying
Yeah,
this?
but Fiso says it's nothing
Barry.
alleged. He sees it with his eyes. But for the sake of law stuff, we're gonna say alleged.
Yeah,
but
like
Fiso
Fiso's
says he
like-
doesn't need to say alleged because he sees it with his own eyes. We're not there. He lives with Boma Porisa. So how?
Barry.
Fiso Arabiao. It's not too short anymore. Fiso
So my
Arabiao.
chat is: would you guys stay in a relationship like DJ Maporisa, Tuli P, and
Oh,
Mahu?
one gig, just for money. Just because I want that white
gay.
G-Wagon
What
that
type
she
of
was.
relationship is this?
I get that's a big hand me down. I mean, like, it's a G-Wagon still.
I'll
but then,
take it.
Nah, I'll take the
take
G-Wagon,
it.
but like, I'm buying. I'm not staying in
then
the
I'll
if
take
I'm
the
down,
G-Wagon.
if I'm down, I.
So now you're all about the bag.
She
if I'm
doesn't
down,
care.
if I'm down, I.
I hold
Okay,
G-Wagon.
wait. Would you be with the guy just for money?
That's a yes. The fact that you had to
Yeah.
process. You could have said no from the start. One thing
wait.
about
Even
my
if he's
people, I
ugly.
know them.
Even if I was about to ask that, like, he's ugly.
Even if he's ugly, but then the bag is there.
Yo,
So you, as long as you have a place to sleep and food to eat and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
you're staying with him.
Yeah.
Damn, girl. Even if it's old, do you also do sugar daddies?
Yo, but then as ka na le mukha. Like,
He must look good together. She's saying.
Okay, so an old and fit man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
personally can't do sugar daddies.
I personally wouldn't like
What?
be with a man for money.
You wouldn't like just for
Eh,
money.
I've been broke enough.
To not
you
pay,
you
ne?
can survive broke. Like, I can
Yeah.
survive broke.
So you can't date a person
It's
just
not
for money.
Just for
Worth it,
money. I have to
guys.
like you. If you have money, that's a
Say-
huge
Also,
bonus.
even just like
Okay.
hugging you, I have to like you just to hug you.
Exactly, bro. Like I'm not. Do you do anything like sexual with them? Like even like the ugly ones. I'm talking about the ugly ones. Can you do anything sexual with them? Like looking at their face.
It's your
like-
partner, Amos.
So now when they're ugly, I'm there for money. I'm not there for your body.
Not down there. Just
kissing.
I'm not
But
kissing
genuinely,
ugly
if
guys.
they kiss
hold your
me, do you
hand.
think they would
I don't
allow
even wanna
be
hold
okay
your
with
hand.
that?
Bruh, like I don't even want to be seen with you in
But then
public.
if you are going down there, let's just forget it, my brother.
Or you want a
Aye.
sugar daddy that's diabetic. He doesn't want the sugar. You don't want the sugar. Okay, I hear you.
Aye,
Though. But I can't be with an ugly person.
Speaking
even if
of
it's
red
just for
flags
money.
like that, do you guys remember that couple, Lebu and Latoya? Like,
Oh,
Latoya's lies!
Yeah.
Latoya, one
was
thing about Latoya is she fucks up. Latoya is fucked up. Latoya fucks up. So it's like, speaking of that
was
relationship,
peak, I
speaking
can't
of
lie.
red flags, we're gonna bring it back to that. Do you think Latoya was genuinely the one that fucked up in the relationship?
Nah, bruh, the way she was explaining it, she was being controlled by the other girl.
Like, I
by
feel
the other
like
woman.
Olevo wanted more from Latoya, but
Really?
Latoya didn't
But
want
most
to.
interviews, we could see Latoya wearing Lebu's clothes.
But no, not like that. Like, as in, like, Latoya to do more.
But remember, Lebo did state that when they were, remember, Latoya is like a ancestral person. She's gifted or whatever. Latoya would drink and then be drunk, too drunk to wake up in the morning. She would have to wake up for Latoya because remember she's like a gobela, so there
Yeah.
are students there. She would beat the drums up for the students even though she was off rhythm, just so that the kids there cannot go home and say, hey mama, kushiwile kala, let's just
I'm
leave
getting
and
the
stuff.
Batsile that show on Moja Love. King.
Yeah, Love Never Lies.
No.
They also had another reality show.
Fake Gobela. I can't
Fake
fake
Gobela,
Gobela.
yeah,
Yes,
but then
she was
she
on
won the
that show.
allegations.
But then I genuinely feel like Latoya was abusing the relationship.
You think so?
Maybe
Because
not
someone would
physically,
not crash
but
out
then,
like that.
bruh, like, nah.
Like also,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
Latoya
it makes
abused.
sense. Yeah.
You know, girls never crash out because of you did something. You crash out because they found out something. And for those, unfortunately, it's just in the media space. They're gonna be cameras
So
around.
they've kept quiet for a long time. Kurao.
She only and you think Latoya even triggered her. Remember, Latoya was promoting an album, and then Latoya spoke about her, and she was like, "Yes, sis, no one now I'm gonna tell the truth." And that's when she started crashing out, going on podcasts and telling. So I feel like Latoya at some point she triggered. She was rage baiting. Done rage baiting.
Definitely, they were like, she probably also wronged like Lebu and stuff like that, ne? But then I genuinely feel like Latoya was more in the right than Lebu was.
Now you know what's even more of a red flag. Latoya only became lesbian when she met Lebo.
Damn,
Right after their parents passed away.
Nah.
So it's that thing of you were there when I needed you. So obviously I fell in love, you know. So I think that's where it was going. So
Chomi, you seem to be up to date with news. What's going on with Nkosazana?
Nkosazana, we have someone at the back. She said she spoke up saying that Nkosazana is a cloud chaser and she's using IC for for public cloud, and they
Okay, wait, like who's Nkosazana first? Do you
yeah.
guys
I
know?
don't know. Who is she? But Essie said she's a nobody, so
She's a nobody. Okay, where
she's
did this
trying
whole
to
thing
use
happen?
open chats as a public platform.
Oh,
No,
Nkosazana,
not
Olala,
Nkosazana.
Nakwida, and what?
Yeah, I think
The one
that
on
one.
open
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
What is she known for besides open chats?
I don't know.
Okay, they were fighting with. Is it the one they were fighting with our IC?
Yeah, she wasn't fighting with her about IC. She was accusing IC of stealing.
what?
Oh, yeah,
and which
but
was
they're
false
stealing
because
false.
IC.
Oh, she was the one that was that
accusing
accusing
IC.
IC.
And you know, at
Yeah.
first she was saying she saw Arjun and IC, and then when IC
I thought that
got
was
to the
Nakwida that
podcast,
said that.
No, that was.
it was that she, the girl said,
Because she
Nkosazana,
witnessed
whatever.
what happened that day.
Yeah, she
Our
said she
Arjun
witnessed.
and IC were there. They stole their friend's phone.
And you know what's
everything.
even weird about her? She was drunk and high.
When she was saying
So
all
what
those-
are you
those
seeing? In
things.
clubs, it's LED lights. It's drunk. What if you and now you are seeing your
You are
stuff?
hallucinating.
Exactly. You can't accuse someone of something innocent until
Proven guilty.
Yeah.
And either way, even if they don't go to court, at least have a footage of him. At least try to make us understand. And then my lady at the back, she said she was speaking with Nkosazana at the DMs before they think we are lying. Please come and tell your story. Yeah, you can come. Yeah. What did you say, Chama? Because you were defending someone that needed to be defended as the same way other people were accusing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because guys, I feel like it's very not normal or rather unfair for you to blame someone for your friend's actions. So what I did was I went on IG and I posted a video of her speaking in the podcast, and what I said was, this girl's energy just ruins the whole episode. She's so snacks for no reason and her words lack sense. Can we all agree that she's just a confused girlie that must remain humble? And then she replied to my IG story, and what she said was, you said your piece, so then why are you tagging me? And I feel like it's because she knows that she's very wrong. My friend's actions are not my actions, therefore you cannot hold me accountable for my friend's actions. I feel like every time someone does something wrong, rather say it was the other person instead of saying, no, it was this one and this one and this one. She just had her own vendetta against Icy, and that is totally wrong.
Moral of the story, she was a liar and she was cloud chasing because no one knew you before Icy.
Very much so. And she was
I mean, we
spreading
stand
false
to be
information.
corrected. If someone knew her before Icy, okay, tell us. But
And she's busy on her story claiming that that's exactly how she is with or without alcohol. And I'm just like,
busy ka dipatso ko ditlapong, so
Yo, Sana. Yo. All right. And then, like, what's happening with I feel like this one is the biggest one on the internet, guys.
Yeah.
Very too short, Aribia.
Too
Too
short.
short, guys. Now I feel bad for Too Short, honestly.
You feel bad for too short or Jima Sheku?
hey, you think too short, you think too short.
Show me
I'm
your
talking
mic.
about
Jima Shehu.
Jima Shehu. I feel bad
John
for him.
Mashe.
John. Hey, mara tekele ko rata ditaba. But anyway, apparently, you know, obviously you become a big artist and stuff. You're gonna bound to go to other countries, perform, UK, Nigeria.
then
but
what
for them,
did
they were going.
to him. Oh,
Okay,
my.
listen, we hear you. What did they do to him?
Okay, from what I've known, like Too Short are real. Nothing. So like he went to Nigeria with Abopori and not Bopori exactly, but then Kabona. Yeah. So for like gigs, and then in his mind he thought he's gonna pay the return ticket with the gigs money, but
Okay.
then he didn't get the money.
Oh, damn. So that's why he was.
That's why he was
left.
stuck there. And then
Oh.
after drinking that Sprite, everything went down.
So do you think the
He
Sprite was thinking
he
spiked?
started, imagine getting stuck in Nigeria.
The way you're saying that,
I
girl.
understand.
No,
If you were
also
stuck in
pressure
Zimbabwe
out.
and stuff.
Bruh, a whole different country. Like I saw
Not even a
someone
whole
on
different
TikTok, they
country.
showed thingy.
Yeah,
they
there's
showed
countries in
how
between countries.
Nigeria and South Africa
Yeah.
is, and yo, bruh. Like
wrap it up.
I'd also crash out
Now
if it was like,
cry, vele.
bruh.
But then he started taking out things that were necessary.
No, I feel like they were
That's all.
necessary. Let's know. I wanna
And
know.
the Scorpion
I
King's,
wanna know. That's when-
they said also that Scorpion King's life was just a humiliation rituals and demonic rituals. And they've showed the Chuma Pebo King.
But I don't think it
no.
was a ritual because at the same time, DJ Maporos is the type where when someone is accusing him of something,
He crashes out.
he doesn't crash out. He goes on live and he says like, this is what happened. But this time he's quiet and it was a whole week he didn't say anything. So I don't know.
Yeah, guys, like I feel like, and the people are busy saying that like he probably saw something that he was not supposed to see. Someone said that he saw someone that was supposed to be dead. He saw them alive.
Yes,
So
and he also said they wanted also for him to turn into the Illuminati thingy, so he didn't want to. That's why he's also crashing out on that and crying.
and apparently there was another one where they said that like to be part of the industry, like someone had to suck him.
What?
Someone
Did
had
a
to like
bending.
go down
He
there
did a
and like
bending.
not even do.
But thing
someone
is,
had
Young
to.
Stunner went live and he didn't admit the allegation, but he didn't deny. He just said that
they
Jima
were saying he
Shoko
was
needs
gay.
help. He needs to go to a mental psych ward or get mental health, I think.
What if they're trying to cover up with that?
I feel like
It's a
they're
whole
trying to
cover.
make him look
No,
crazy.
you know why they called the police on him, guys? It's actually kind of valid. Apparently, he had a gun in the neighborhood.
No, he was threatening people around the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
obviously
That's
the
why
community is scared.
yeah.
They're gonna call the police. It's valid. Would you let someone run around in your community with a gun?
Nah, definitely not, ne? But then I feel like they're using that to their advantage. You see, this guy's running around with a gun. He's crazy. He's saying these
traumatized.
things because he's crazy. Do you wanna say something? You look like you wanna say
He's
something.
losing his mind though, like honestly.
But then
speaking.
why is he losing his
Yeah,
mind? though?
they just need to talk about
shock.
why he's at the
'Cause
point.
no one
he's
crashes
at.
out.
But he's
That's
not
what
at
happened.
a good point right
I feel like
now.
Too Short
Yeah, at
is the
all.
only one who can put the rumors to stay. He has to go live and address the rumors, but he has went live and saying it's a lie. So maybe he just needs a platform like a podcast to say, you know what, this is what actually happened, and then address the issues. I don't know.
True. Okay, to get back like into the topic, ne, I wanted to ask you guys like what are like what are common red flags, ne? Now I wanna say one first, ne. do you know one way like they badmouth their exes, like all of their exes,
to win you.
And if every ex was like crazy or toxic, who's the common denominator?
You're gonna be crazy after your breakup.
Exactly.
You're
After
gonna
we
be the
break
new
up, to
crazy
your new
ex.
girl, yo, this girl is crazy. Yo, this girl smelled bad. Yo, this girl, like, I feel like bad mouthing your thingy. Bad mouthing your ex, like all of your exes, because you can't tell me that all of them were bad. One time you must have been the problem.
Yeah, obvious.
So I feel like that's a huge red flag, because now after we break up, you're gonna talk about me. What are common red flags do you guys think? We're gonna get like one from all of you, and then we're gonna wrap up.
Ash, can I start that side?
My one common red flag,
Or not your one common red flag, or it could be
Yeah,
yours, but
his.
like, huh?
or his.
No, like a common red flag in relationships that you notice, maybe like relationships online or relationships that your friends' relationships. It's a common red flag. Like you've seen it here.
One common red flag I've seen is men trying to take control over our lives. Like you can't go to a certain place and then come back, have fun. They're gonna ask, who did you go with? Why did you go there? And everything. Like they wanna take control of every single thing. That's one red flag I've
Okay,
seen.
no, I hear you.
I don't know. For me, in most reality shows, I always see the woman ends up financially depending on them. And it's kind of weird because of you were yourself before you met them. So why are they trying to have financial control over you? And it's going to make it even harder for you if you want to leave. So
Exactly, 'cause
why
now
do you
you're
want to have
dependent on
financial
them.
control over someone's life?
Okay, for me, I think isolating you from like the social life you had before. Like now he's telling you your friends are not good for you. You've been friends with your friends for years. He came 2 months ago.
it's
He's
the
telling you your friends
same.
not good for you.
And now you can go to places, but now I can't.
I'm limited to where I should go. You can't go to the club. You can't go way. And you met
As
me
my
at the club.
girl, you
Now you're
can't.
taking me out of the club.
As my girl, you can't. You found me like this. What do you mean?
You
I
got me
can't?
in the club. Now you're trying to take me out of the club. Oh, Nah, I hear you. Okay, so like we've said a lot on this topic. I feel like Chomi's back at home. You've gotten quite a lot, and if you didn't restart this episode, because guys, we were educative. We were really educative. But like now we're gonna just have like last statements, just to wrap up the episode. So do you have a last statement to tell the Chomi's back at home?
If you are at a place where you are young, don't begazela. Don't begazela. Leave him. If you can see that this thing is going against my boundaries, it's going against my values, leave him. Don't try fight it. You're gonna break up at some point. If you're having problems that are that serious from the onset, you're gonna break up at some point. So just leave early before the heartbreak will actually, like, it'll feel worse the more you stay when you'll actually break up. Leave him early. Just leave him.
Okay. And then Chomi.
For me, I would say actually be patient with your partner. Like there are a lot of things that's gonna happen inside the relationship that's gonna make you like stay or leave and everything like that. But then I'm just saying, like, be patient with him. He's learning also. He might come from a background where he's not used to this type of love and everything, but then he's gonna learn eventually. Like, learn with him, actually. Learn with him and go with him.
Chomi.
My closing statement is, guys, stay close with your family and friends. If someone tries to isolate you from your family, friends, why? So I say always stay with people that you grew up with and know with, because clearly they know the real you. And if you start acting off, they're going to be the first one to notice. So I say stay with people you are and be selfish. You're still young. Go to school, learn, have your own things, so that when you want to leave, you can leave at your own time. Well, that's what the advice I grew is always choose yourself.
Okay, my last statement would just be trust your gut. Your intuition is not drama, it's data from your subconscious, so pay attention to the knots in your stomach. If you feel like there's something off here, investigate that off feeling, and you might find like 90% of the time girls' intuitions are like correct. So like trust your gut, always trust your gut, and like never settle, because I feel like that's where red flags start being accepted. But anyways, Chomi, we've reached the end of the episode. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you also learned something from this episode. And yeah, bye, Chomi. Catch you on the next one.